the Levites and the priests and the poor. Are you getting me? Because, when this is very interesting. When they returned, remember when they returned, Nehemiah first came and rebuilt the wall of Jerusalem. Now, Zerubbabel and Joshua came and rebuilt the temple so that the worship will begin again. So after they had rebuilt the temple, then the priests and Ezra came and restored the orderliness. He wrote down again the precepts, the ordinances of God, and reoriented them to know how to serve in the temple. And he dedicated the priests and the Levites. That's what Ezra did. So after he had restored them, that orderliness now, so the worship of God in the temple began again. But now they were not doing it well. They were not doing it well. So God had to raise Malachi to speak to the nation. So for you to understand Malachi chapter 7, where we have read to 12, you need to understand the book of Malachi, as I'm trying to say. So if you read chapter 1, remember when these prophecies were given, they were not written in chapters. They were not written in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter... They were written as a full letter, as a full... a full note. They were written, a full prophecy that were written from point A to point Z. It was man that divided them. Are you getting me? So when it was written, there were many issues God was concerned about, which they have divided in chapters. So let's go through the chapters. So if you look at chapter 1, God rebuked them for not bringing the right animals for worship. So God was speaking to a nation that had just returned. I want you to know that whom Malachi was addressing. That Malachi was not addressing believers of all generations. He was specific to the nation of Judah, Israel. Are you getting me now? So God was addressing, that's why I was laying emphasis how they went, how they came back, and what God was. And they had departed from those ordinances. So in chapter 1, God rebuked them for not bringing the right animals for sacrifice. He said, you don't honor me. You come to bring sacrifice, and you bring lame animals, sick animals, blind animals. God challenged them and said, can you give it to your governors? Remember, as I said, they were doing the worship of God. The ordinances have returned. When you are coming to worship, you come with certain animals to give sacrifice, to make atonement. They are animals you bring to worship. So you can bring a goat or a sheep or a lamb. They brought, those things were there according to the laws of Moses. Are you getting me now? So they were bringing, so God rebuked them and said, no, I'm a great king. You have to honor me and present good animals to worship me. Are you getting me? As a nation, are you getting me? As a nation. He said, I am a great king. I should be what? Honor me. You should honor me. You should show respect by bringing what? Healthy animals. Now when you go to chapter 2, in chapter 2, the chapter, God rebuked the priests for their treachery. He rebuked them for their deceit. Many of the priests had married foreign wives. I'm bringing the concept now. Many of the priests had married foreign wives, and some of these wives were worshiping foreign gods. God said, how can you be yoked together with this kind of unbelievers? That the priests who stands in the temple of God have married what? Foreign wives. Some of them were divorcing their wives. They were not keeping the ways of God. So God was rebuking them through Malachi. Are you getting me? So, chapter 1, worship animals. Chapter 2, the priests, for not keeping the ways of the Lord. He told them that the seed of the Levites had a covenant with God. That, don't you know, you Levites, you are special people. You have a covenant with God to serve in God's altar. And you are defiling yourself by marrying foreign wives, by not keeping to the wife of your youth. Divorces. God was rebuking them. Then in chapter 3 now, God rebuked the entire nation for not keeping with the ordinances of the Lord. They failed to bring in their tithes according to the law of Moses in Deuteronomy.